Last night I watched the episode of Surrounded with Mehdi Hasan, where he's surrounded by 20 right-wing Republicans. And it's hard watching because some of them are quite open about their hatred. And I guess in many ways, that's perhaps the better way to go. At least people kind of know who they're up against and who they're speaking with and so on. But what I felt most discomforting was the level of inconsistency of people on the right. As in, obviously, every person has their own perspective. So it shouldn't necessarily be that difficult to be able to identify people from the political perspectives that they take. However, when there is such variation, it makes it very hard to identify what the motivations of people are, why they feel the way that they feel. With regards to the left, I generally feel that people take human rights, human dignity, social justice, fairness. Obviously, these are the positive takes. I imagine that there are one or two elements of the argument which people are not happy with. For example, trying to limit wealth, trying to make rich people pay more tax and so on. And that is obviously not particularly motivational for people who are richer and who are likely to be touched by those policies anyway. But the lack of cohesion, the lack of a specific ideology in what the 20 or so people were saying, the different shades of hate, the different levels of intolerance, the fact that one person, no matter how many times he was asked, could not say that it was bad, that Israeli snipers were targeting children and that the murder of children was a bad thing. He could not say that it was bad. I have no words for that. But I also have no words for the complete lack of ideology. And I have no words for this belief that white people are going to be replaced in Europe or in Northern America. Where does this come from? I understand that the Great Replacement Theory was written by some French dude, I don't know when. But where do these fears really come from? White people are very much